Welcome all, Hipper here. Now I'm having a look at Yahagi in this video here, and that's really a ship I've been looking forward to. I've been really wanting to have a lower tier premium Japanese cruiser, and I just popped Mikawa on him for here this battle in it. And let's just have a look at the loadout here, because you can actually have a speed boost on this ship. It's only 8% though, so it's nothing like the French ones. So it actually doesn't help that much in my opinion. Reload 9 seconds, 9.4 in my case here. Torpedoes, notice 12 kilometer range. Very slow though, but still 12 kilometers at tier 4. Maneuverability with my build here is really good at more than 40 knots and less than 4-second rudder. I still think the rudder should be faster because this is one squishy ship. If you don't like random citadels, don't play this ship. If you have a look at the armor viewer here, and there's an awful lot of blue and green stuff here. And there's pretty much open access to the citadel, except just for the 60mm belt on the side. But other than that, you can get citadel from the front, from the back, from the top. Like it's against AP firing battleships, this cruiser will struggle a lot. So just keep that in mind. That's the same for every cruiser, of course, but it's particularly bad for this one. So like I said before, if you get frustrated by taking just one AP shell from across the map and seeing 90% of your health disappear, or maybe not 90, but a large chunk, don't play this ship then. Now I still put an agile build on the ship, although I play it more in cover than I do any other cruiser, exactly for the reason I said before, that against battleships you will get punished in this ship. So try not to be too tempting a target. But I see, like with the agile build, you can still avoid salvos, and trust me, you will need to avoid salvos in this ship, because yeah, I've said it many times now, but this ship is very easy to citadel, and when it gets citadeled, it's not just one citadel, it's a lot. So it's even worse than a Abruzzi, I think, and that is pretty much the easiest ship to citadel in this game. But Yahagi is even worse. So you can see here, I am taking it very, very slowly here. I'm just sitting here, capping, and then after that I'll try to go out and see if I can't get a little bit of damage and perhaps spot a few enemies and actually be useful. Well, I am useful now, I am capping. Because our destroyer, I don't know what he's doing. I don't know how I got to the cap before him. I guess he spawned at B. Yeah, but if I'm already capping, it would be better for him to go into the middle of the map and do some spotting, but whatever. So we have solo capped here, and we'll just push up a little bit to see if we can't get in a few shots at these guys here. Now the gun trajectory is actually not that bad, so that's also why I kind of stay behind mountains and islands here in the beginning, because you are actually able to lob shells over them. Not too bad. I do think it's extremely boring though, but that's a completely other critique, I guess. So if you pop the speed boost on my ship here with my build, you can reach just about 43 knots. And if you put on a full speed build, where you change the Azure Baltimore commander for Fraser, you can hit 45.2 knots with speed boost. But there's no point doing that. 43 is more than enough. Especially since this ship here, you can't really make full use of a agile build because it's too squishy. I really think this ship should have had at least another second subtracted from its rudder, probably more than that. As it is now, it's 3.9 second rudder, which is, by the way, very, very, very fast for tier 4, but it's not enough. I don't think so. So now we're just trying to get our 12-kilometer torps in play, but we're still too far away, so we'll just save them for a better occasion. So yeah, like I said, this ship with a 2.5 second rudder would probably be quite amazing to play, frankly. As it is now with a 3.9, I'm disappointed. I was hoping for a much more agile ship down here at the lower tiers. There aren't really any agile ships at lower tiers except for Yubari. Other than that, it's slim pickings. So I was kind of hoping this would be the one, but it's not really. It's better than most, well, if not all, cruisers at tier 4. But it could have been a lot better. So I'm getting focused a little bit too much now for my liking, so I'm going to retreat a little bit. And also at the same time I am getting flanked here in the front, so I'll have to do something about that. So luckily I seem to be falling off the radar of most of the red ships anyway, so see if I can take care of these two guys here who are trying to take my cap away from me. Can't have that, of course. Now this Yubari here is luckily firing HE. I think I would be in problems if he was actually firing AP. I don't know yet. I haven't actually played. This is my second battle in the ship. So here he's lining up for torps, I think, but that's a great mistake in Yubari. And we get a nice 4 citadels on him there. So we'll just slow down a little bit here. And someone takes care of the Yubari for us, which is perfect. And I'm just testing out the HE here. That's why I switched from AP to HE. I want to see if I can set a fire from this angle here, see how long it takes. That's basically it, because this guy is not really a threat at the moment. So I'm just doing a little bit of experimentation here. It's not because I am stupid. At least not in this case here. I didn't get a fire though, so kind of wasted effort there. But anyway, we've kept our cap, and it looks like these guys are going to try to actually contest this cap now. So this is where the 12-kilometer torps comes in nicely. This Bayern here seems to be on a pretty straight course, and I'm just guessing he's going to enter this cap here where my destroyer is now, somewhere around that. And he's 12 kilometers away now, and I can still reach him with my torps, which is probably one of the bigger benefits of this ship here. Now I realize this map here is very geared towards island hopping and island hiding. But if you know me and you know my playstyle, I know my videos, then I find this playstyle extremely boring. And that's why I was hoping this ship would be a lot more agile than it actually is. Because if I'm forced into playing like this for most of my battles, which you will be in this ship, it's not going to be something I play very often, which is a shame. Like I said, I had high hopes for this ship, and it's not bad by any means. It's a good ship. It's just not as good as I was hoping for with my playstyle in mind. So yeah, I will probably play it, but if I want to play a low tier agile cruiser, I will still play Yubari, I think. Yubari has a 99 agility, and it has I don't know, 3-second rudder, 2.8, something like that. It's fast. While Yahagi here has 3.9 seconds. Anything above 3 seconds, it really detracts a lot from an agile build. And especially with this ship here, where you really have to wiggle your bow and your aft, because you cannot afford any AP shells to enter this ship by nose or rear end, so to speak. Because as you saw in the armor viewer, like there's nothing stopping those shells. And also if you get hit by plunging fire, especially from battleships, Yahagi does not like that. Now, had this ship got like a second off its rudder, so it would be around 2.7, 2.8 seconds, it would be a lot better. Or alternatively, it would have the French speed boost of 20%. That means this ship would be able to go nearly 50 knots. I know that's probably a little bit too much, but an 8% speed boost, it's not enough to make any sort of difference.
Engine boost deactivated.
Now, one pository point is that most people will get access to this ship automatically by just playing the game and like progressing in the current campaign. I think you only have to make it to, I think it's the 40th level. I could be wrong on that, but I think it's about halfway through the campaign, and you will be rewarded with Yahagi. So most people should be able to get it. And like I said before, it's not a bad ship, and I kind of like it. I mean, it's above average, I would say. I just expected more. I'm a little bit disappointed. But perhaps in time this thing will grow on me like other ships have before. Who knows? I mean, those 12-kilometer torps are definitely an asset at tier 4. So if you can make those work for you, this would be a fun ship, I guess. So anyway, that was a first look at Yahagi here, and I hope you liked the video, and I'll see you out there.